It looks like Slipknot just dropped another new mask. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and that's right. It looks like Slipknot has released yet another fan mask. Now, it seems like just yesterday we were all discussing the release of the Maggot Mask 002, or Point 2, or V2, or the second Maggot Mask. Whatever you want to call it, just a few videos back I did my own unboxing and review on that piece, and now, today, January 24th, Slipknot have done it again. This time dropping what they are calling the Tattered and Torn Mask. And I gotta say, immediately, this mask is an upgrade from that Maggot Mask 02. Still can't really say that this one definitely feels like a Slipknot mask, especially not one that would be named after something from the self-titled album like Tattered and Torn. When I think of that, I think of something dirty and grungy and stitched together, rusty and weathered and just kind of falling apart, but I will say that this is a massive upgrade from this. Unfortunately, I think that the reason that this is such a massive upgrade from this is because this mask is very reminiscent of a Jay Weinberg mask and even of a Joey Jordison mask. Now, I think that the Joey Jordison aspects of this mask are pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, the mask is black and white, and most of Joey's masks were plain white with black markings on them. And even the markings on this mask seem very Joey-esque. We've got some designs under the eyes, but most notably, we've got these weird lines above the eyebrows. Very, very similar of most of the eyebrows on Joey Jordison's masks. With the exception of a couple self-titled and Iowa masks, almost every mask that Joey Jordison wore for his career in Slipknot had those weird exclamation points above the eyes. The designs on the forehead of this mask look almost identical to the designs on Joey Jordison's Wait and Bleed mask, which didn't feature the dots on the exclamation points, but definitely had these lines running up and down the forehead. So definitely think that there is some sort of tribute to Joey on this mask, but the mask itself, as far as the structure and the sculpt goes, definitely reminds me of a Jay Weinberg mask. This has mad gray chapter, and especially We Are Not Your Kind Jay Weinberg sculpt aesthetics on this. Everything from these angry brows right here to the shape of the eyes, right down to the nose and even the mouth. If you threw a zipper in there and then gave this thing either a gray chapter or a We Are Not Your Kind paint job, you would think that this is a Jay Weinberg mask. I would argue to say that this looks closer to an evolution of the gray chapter mask or the We Are Not Your Kind masks than the masks that came after. So if you were to say the gray chapter mask turned into this, I would believe you. Definitely a little strange considering the circumstances, but regardless, I think that this is a pretty neat mask. I would definitely purchase this over the second Maggot mask any day of the week, and Slipknot just kind of dropped this out of nowhere. There was no lead up to this, and I feel like there was even a little bit of a lead up to the second Maggot mask, but this one just dropped out of nowhere today. We saw a post on Instagram, and that was pretty much it, and now the masks are for sale on the Take Off Your Face website. And that, of course, is the same website that the second Maggot masks were sold through. So I'm wondering now if this is going to become a thing. Like, every time there's some sort of new special Slipknot thing going on, for instance, if we get a single, will we get a new mask to accompany that single? Or this being called the Tattered and Torn mask, do we think that that has some sort of relation to the 25th anniversary tour that is coming up? This honestly could be a super cool thing that goes on for a long time. With each new Slipknot release or new piece of Slipknot news, we have a new collector's mask to go along with it. Now, that's just my theory and something that I think could be pretty cool, but let me know what you guys think down below, and let me know what you guys think about this mask. Whoops. I, personally, am putting this one way higher than the Maggot mask that we just got. I think that this thing is far cooler and definitely has more of a Slipknot feel. However, I would still like to see one of these things rehauled. I think that the paint job on this is good enough, but imagine sticking a zipper in there and maybe some sort of crazy leather kind of Jim Root self-titled, Sid Wilson self-titled strap job on it. I just think that that would be next level, and there's even places for stitching on this mask. I won't be rehauling mine, and yes, yes, I did order one already. Hopefully I'll get it in the first batch this time rather than the second batch like the maggot masks, because I felt like I was left hanging and waiting for mine for quite a while. But I ordered this way earlier today before I even saw a bunch of news floating around about it on Instagram or Facebook. So hopefully I get mine quick. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this mask. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Does it feel like Slipknot? Where would you like to see this take off your face mask line go in the future? Will you be picking this mask up? Do you prefer it over the maggot mask that we just got? So many questions. Let me know all of your thoughts down below in the comments. I'll meet you down there and we can have a general discussion about it. That is pretty much going to do it for today's video. Just wanted to drop by, give you guys my thoughts on this, and let anybody that missed it know that this is happening. The new limited edition tattered and torn Slipknot fan mask is now available for sale on takeoffyourface.com. This is a limited edition mask and it is a collector's item, and at the time of this video you have about 2 days and 15 hours left to order yours. I believe that once that time is up, orders will be closed and these will never be made or for sale again. Then your best bet is going to be going to pick one up secondhand on eBay for way more money than the $120 that they are for sale right now. I've already seen some people flipping their Maggot Mask 02 on eBay and getting over twice as much as they paid. So I would suggest that if you like this mask, you go pick yours up right now. I already picked mine up, as I mentioned, and I have no regrets about that, and I don't even have the mask yet. So go get your mask if you want your mask. Good, bad, ugly, great, whatever it is, these are still collector's edition items that are going to hold their value and increase in value. You guys know how it goes. Plus, you don't want there to be even more coming out in the future and them getting cooler and cooler and you missing out on 1 or 2 of these pieces and then not being able to complete your collection. I don't know why I'm trying to sell you guys on buying this mask. I'm not getting a commission from it. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm just trying to throw it out there that you might have some buyer's remorse if you wait around, and I would hate for you guys to be the ones that are leaving comments on my videos and my pictures saying, dang, I wish I would have picked one up when I could have. Don't be that guy. Thank you guys very much for watching. I truly hope that you have enjoyed it. And until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to this mask over the maggot mask. And we'll see you guys in the next one.